Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're focusing on neck and shoulders, lower back, and the hammies. So let's get started. Today we're going to start out coming and positioning the body into a butterfly pose. Bringing the bottoms of the feet together, bringing the knees to either side and settling in here. Keeping sure that the spine is tall, the shoulders are relaxed, and that you find comfort here. We're going to focus on a few breaths as you breathe in and exhale to let the breath out. If you feel it in your body to pull those feet closer, go ahead and do any adjustments. Inhale to lift those knees up. Squeezing those arms. Exhale to lower the knees down. Inhale to lift those knees back up, squeezing those arms, stretching those shoulders out. Exhale to lower the knees down. On the next inhale, slowly lift those knees back up. Exhale to lower the knees back down. On the next inhale, begin to draw circles with the wrist in one direction and in the other direction. As you inhale and lift those palms up, exhale to lower them back down. Inhale to lift the palms up toward the ceiling. Exhale to lower the palms back down. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to lower those palms down. Inhale to reach up. Grab that right wrist, pull it all the way up. Exhale to bring that right wrist down toward the left ear. Breathe to relax here. Inhale to reach back up above the head. Exhale to lower those palms back down. Inhale to reach up. Grab that left wrist, pull it up and down toward the right ear. Breathe and relax here. If you find that you start to think about other things and become distracted, focus on your breath as you inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, reach back up. Exhale to lower those palms down into a T shape. Bringing the right arm across the chest. Left arm comes underneath that right arm to support it as you look over that right shoulder that is in your practice today. Notice the stretch throughout the shoulders. Come back to center. Stretch that left arm out, followed by the right arm. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And bring the palms in line with the shoulders. Got the left arm and right arm back to squeeze those shoulder blades again. And back in line with the shoulders. The palms come. And squeeze back. This time we bring the palms back in line with the shoulders, carrying the left arm across the chest. Bring the right arm underneath to support it. Look over to the left and breathe here. Notice the stretch. Continue to focus on the breath. Come back to center. Right arm comes out, followed by the left. Both arms out into a T shape. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to lower those palms down. You're going to stretch that right leg straight out in front of you, keeping that left heel in toward the pelvic bone area. As you begin to point and flex that right foot, finding comfort here, and coming to a place of stillness as you draw circles with that right foot in one direction and drawing circles in the other direction. Coming to a place of stillness. Walk those palms down each side of that right leg. Keep the chin up from the chest. Once you come to your place of least resistance, stop there. We don't want to strain too much. As soon as you feel that gentle pull, breathe and relax. Hold the pose here. Just breathing here for a few more breaths. Inhale and exhale as you tuck the chin into the chest, surrounding the back here. Coming into a folded position. Noticing the difference as you hold this posture. Inhale to lift that left palm up and over onto the right side of that right leg. Grabbing for that right thigh, knee, shin, ankle, or even the bottom of the foot. Breathe here for a few breaths. Slowly begin to slide that right palm back toward that right hip. Pressing that palm into the mat. Stay folded. On the next inhale, slowly lift the chin up from the chest, creating length in the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Slowly unravel. And pull that right knee in. Right heel comes in. Back into a butterfly. Slowly stretching that left heel through the top of the mat. Point and flex that left foot. And slowly draw circles with the foot in one direction and circles in the other direction. Slowly coming to a place of stillness. Keep the chin up as you walk the palms down each side of that left leg. Slowly coming to your place of least resistance. Once you arrive there, hold the pose there and focus on nothing but the breath. Keep that chin up, creating length throughout the spine. Really getting the full effect of this stretch throughout the lower back, glutes and thigh, maybe even the calf and heel of the foot. Exhale to fold here. Tucking the chin into the chest, relaxing the shoulders, keeping everything soft. And now as you lift that right palm over to the left, grab hold onto that left thigh, calf, heel, or even the foot of that left leg. An option to hold here, or if you're comfortable with doing so, bring that left palm on the outside of that left hip. Breathe to relax here. As you find comfort with that right palm, see what happens if you're prepared to bring that left palm toward the left hip. On the inhale, lift that chin up from the chest, creating length throughout the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift the chin up from the chest. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift the chin up from the chest. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise back up. Slowly unravel, come back to center. Bend the left knee back in to a butterfly. Inhale to lift those palms up, bringing those palms down in line with the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to reach all the way out in front of you. Keep length throughout the spine as you keep the chin up from your chest here. Slowly exhale, bringing the palms down, tucking the chin into the chest, rounding the back. Slowly come back up to center. Keep the chin in the chest. Lift the chin up last. Stretch both legs out. Wiggle the toes. Rotate the ankles. As you reset, inhale to reach back up. Grab that right wrist, pull it up. And all the way over to the left we go. Inhale up. Exhale to lower the palms down. Inhale to sweep back up. Grab the left wrist up. And over to the right we go. Inhale back up to center. Exhale to lower the palms down. Inhale to sweep up. Bring the palms together. Interlace those fingers and press the palms up toward the ceiling. Chin up from the chest as you fold and press those palms out here. Gently and slowly release those palms down to the sides, tucking the chin into the chest as you breathe and fold here. Slowly roll back up to center. Lift the chin up last. Shoulders come down from the ears. Stretch those legs out to each side of the mat. Find comfort here. Get those sit bones down. Keep lengthening the spine. Focus on those feet. We don't want to flex them. We want to keep them soft and relaxed, but we want the toes to stay pointed up toward the ceiling. Once we feel those feet, we're going to point and flex those toes. Option to just point and hold here, or to create movement and motion, depending on how your hips feel. And if you chose to point and hold, go ahead and flex those feet now. Do any adjustments that are necessary to reset those hips. Getting real comfortable here. Get those toes soft as you bring that right hand underneath the belly. Left palm comes out into a half T. With the palm facing up toward the ceiling, lift it all the way over to that right foot. Relax that right elbow and right palm onto the inside of the right thigh. Breathe here. Slowly rotating the chest up toward the ceiling. Bringing the gaze up toward the ceiling if you're not already there. Inhale to lift that left palm up to center slowly. Bring the left palm underneath the belly. Right palm comes out to a half T. Flip it up toward the ceiling. Carry it up and all the way over to the left. Same as you did on the other side. Let that left elbow and left palm Come onto the inside of the left thigh. If it's in your practice, rotate the chest up toward the ceiling, slowly looking up toward the ceiling. If not, just breathe and relax here. It's yoga practice, not perfection. You'll get there eventually. Just try to soften that left arm here. Inhale to slowly rise back up with that right arm. Left arm meets it in a half T. Inhale to reach up above the head. Interlace those fingers, flip those palms up. Bring them down in line with the chest. And exhale as you begin to press those palms. Gently release those palms, walking them down to the mat, out in front of you. Again, watch those feet. We don't want the hips to rotate. Keep the chin out from the chest. Come to your place of least resistance. Once you're there, slowly exhale. Round the back and tuck the chin into the chest. If you find more space here, go ahead and walk those palms out just a little further. Be mindful of those feet. Be mindful of the hips. If this is too much on the body, walk the palms back in as you keep the chin tucked into the chest. If not, stay here to relax. And if you decided to come back in with the palms, see what happens if you attempt to walk those palms back out. Creating a rocking motion. Maybe you want to walk back and forth with the palms until you find comfort to pancake. Wherever you are, slowly bring those palms in, keep the chin into the chest, rolling up one vertebra at a time, back to center. Walk those palms behind each hip. Slide those feet onto the mat, maybe both at the same time or one at a time. Wherever you are, carry those knees over to the right. Sit up here, let the hips open up for a few breaths. Before you walk those palms out in front of the right shin, maintain length throughout the spine as you keep the chin from the chest until you find comfort here. Slowly tucking the chin into the chest and round the back here. Same as you did in the pancake, if it is in your body and in your practice to hold the pose here, go ahead and do so. If you feel the need to reset those hips, walk those palms back in, keeping the chin into the chest, and walk the palms back out if that is what works for your body at this time. Inhale, slowly walking the palms back in, palms behind the hips, and begin to recline back, coming onto the forearms or flat onto the back. Do what works for your body here. If you come flat on the back, stretch the arms out into a T shape and relax. Now focus on following these next instructions. If you decided to recline all the way back, you're going to slowly begin to bring those elbows in toward each rib, lifting the chin up, coming back to center, slowly pressing the palms into the mat, all the way up. Okay, lift those knees up and over to the left like so. Sit up tall, resetting those hip bones. Slowly begin to walk the palms out in front of the left shin. Keep the chin up from the chest until you find your place of comfort. Once you've arrived there, tuck the chin into the chest as you fold, relax, and breathe here. Again, if you need to reset, feel free to do so. Do what works for your body. This is your practice. Keep that chin tucked into the chest. And just slowly begin to walk the palms back in. Come up to center. Bring the palms behind the hips. Slowly reclining back onto the forearms. If that is in your practice, go ahead and stretch those arms out if you come flat onto the back. Breathe here. And if you're not already on the back, we're going to slowly begin to prepare to come onto the back. If you're already flat on the back, stay here. If you're not flat on the back, go ahead and bring both of those feet onto the earth with the bottoms of the feet touching, the knees pointing up toward the ceiling. Recline back until both arms come into a T shape. From here, you'll windshield wiper the knees right and left and right. Come to a place of stillness as you bring those knees into the chest. Lift the bottoms of the feet to face up to the ceiling with the knees coming onto each side of the body. Take the palms around the bottoms of the feet into a happy baby pose. Feel free to rest here in stillness, to rock right and left and right, to stretch a leg out to either side or maybe both legs out. Do what works for your body here. Maybe you come into a supported plow pose. Maybe you lift both feet over the head. Whatever feels good here. Finish out this practice with a little fun. And thank you all so much for your time. Continue to practice. We'll see you next time.